Even if you have never used TikTok, you have probably heard of it thanks to all the buzz it's generated among lawmakers, both here in Montana and at the national level. The Montana legislature passed a ban on TikTok in their last session, and recently, the U.S. House passed something similar. Viewer Don Cresswell wants to know if these measures can even be enforced, since the app reports it has 150 million active U.S. users. And luckily, I know just the expert to answer that question.
Well, the funny thing is that the Montana bill was called a ban, and the US bill, congressmen are going out of their way to say is not a ban, but they actually are a little more similar than you might think by that.
Jonathan covered Montana's TikTok ban as it moved through the legislature, was signed into law, and subsequently ended up in court. He's read the bill passed by the U.S. House, too.
The big difference is that it's a lot more unknown, or a lot harder maybe to figure out how a state, an individual state, is going to take action on something like that than the federal government, because the state doesn't really control the internet.
The Montana ban says app stores would be fined if they made TikTok available to anyone in the state. But that has raised questions about enforcement as the ban continues through the court system.
How do we know exactly when we're in Montana or outside of Montana, and how do the tribal reservations, are they included in Montana? Are they not included in Montana?
The Montana ban also does not do anything about people who have already downloaded TikTok. At the federal level, the bill also says app stores cannot make TikTok available to U.S. users, but it goes farther.
They also would say you couldn't have like American internet hosting services working with TikTok, and that maybe would have more of an impact on their ability to operate in the US.
Both the Montana ban and the federal level bill give TikTok's parent company ByteDance 6 months to sell the social media platform to an American company. The Montana ban is currently being appealed to the U.S. Ninth Circuit, and the federal bill is now being reviewed by the Senate, which could take a while. Don, I hope that answers your question. And viewers, you can find all of Jonathan's reporting on TikTok and more on our website. In Helena, Marian Davidson, MTN News.